Hello, 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 and welcome, my Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your What Do I Need read for this new moon to full moon next May to June 2020. I am your reader, Mark Angelo Lyons, Mel for short, president of Drawing the Circle Productions, professional witch, professional intuitive, and brother of a Scorpio. Yeah, my brother Matt's a Scorp. Loving you all so very much, my empathic, secretive water signs that you are. But if you are new to my channel, please do like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, because I'm putting out content every single day as we go through this challenging time on planet Earth, doing live streams in the morning and or at night, sometimes both. It's rare that I take a full day off from that, because I have to really be in a place of rebuilding myself if that is necessary, right? Otherwise, every day I'm putting out something recorded or some of my old stuff from Vimeo.com. They're still up on Vimeo, but I'm taking the footage and pulling out the prayers and meditations to make them available for people on YouTube. The workshop part of it, unless, you wouldn't understand the prayer or the meditation unless I explain it in the video, right? So that being said, let's get down to biz, shall we? This is a general read for this new moon, Friday, May 22nd. The new moon is in Gemini, to the full moon in Sagittarius on Friday, June 5th. It's a Friday to a Friday. So what do I need read is just that. It's asking the divine. We're only using 5 divination systems, 1 card each, in a general reading, right? Say, what do I need? What do I need to keep in mind? What do I need to implement, to think about, to wax from the new to full moon? Cool, cool. Please remember to breathe as you do this. I will do the same. That'll keep us all in the present moment so you can really tune to your intuitive energy about what resonates, what doesn't, and I will be able to do the same in terms of my clairvoyant empathic skill, allowing my pantheons to do the work for me. They do the heavy lifting. I'm just the speaker, right? Like, they've got the microphone, plugs into my crown chakra, pops out my mouth. Cool. Let's do this. All the decks that I read are in the description box at the bottom. Go have a look. We're starting with the Healing with the Angels Oracle. We'll see how this goes. Nice deep breath. Oh, that's nice. Please, my angels, 1 card. Whoops, in clarity. Not yet. 1 card in clarity for the Scorpio collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. This new moon in Gemini to full moon next May to June 2020. Please, what is the Healing with the Angel Oracle card? In other words, what is the angel that they can be healing with, if they are aware, if they so wish, for this new moon to full moon next May, June. May, June, no. May, June, no. Wow, the cards, they keep giving me 2. That's the signal to keep shuffling. The Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, this May to June 20, still 2, 2020, please. Okay. It's fine by me. I'm just the messenger, guys. What is the healing angel for them? The angel that they can heal with. The Healing with the Angel Oracle. There we go. Well, you've got the romance card. Well, there you go. The romance card, Taurus also has that, because I have it written down. These are the angel cards, are the ones that I'm using to put in the title, right? So the romance card. Now, that's lovely for you Scorpios, but, what kind of romance? You can have a romance with, French cinema. You can have a romance with, pizza rolls. You can have a romance obviously with another person in your life, but certainly saying that you can kind of look at that as part of your journey as new moon to full moon next, to allow that romantic, emotional Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign quality of yours emerge. Maybe emerge from the shadows, but emerge nonetheless. What we do in the shadows, my favorite show. Oh, Nadia and that doll. Oh my God, that doll gives me life, considering they're all undead. Breathe. As we turn to the Daughters of the Moon Tarot for the voices of the goddesses. Woo! For my Scorpio collective. Woo! You guys are jumpy today. And I'm like all calm and whatnot. I'm not even caffeined out of my gourd. My Scorps, what's going on? They just did Libra. They weren't this jumpy. Here we go. My goddesses. One card in clarity, please, for the Scorpio collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What you got for them this new moon in Gemini to full moon next in Sagittarius, May, June 2020, please. One card in clarity, a clue, a tip, a hint for the Scorpios. And how lovely. We got the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment card. Kuan Yin, Chinese bodhisattva of contentment. Now, by the way, this can absolutely be about going with the flow, about content, right? To be compassionate, to allow your cups to flow. It's not a 10, it's a 9, so it can be very much self-fulfilling or fulfilled with what is, rather than wanting more and more and more and more and more. Now, certainly add one more cup, you get the 10, and this deck is ecstasy, but this might be like the resting, right? Allowing the nervous system to sort of chill out for a little bit, go with the flow. And in that, wishes are fulfilled because we're making room, right? It's not so much that purging of the waning moon, but that waxing moon of just growing in contentment, right? Being happy with things as they are. I allow myself to be content exactly as I am, which is one of the healing mantra cards now that I think about it. Maybe you'll get that one, maybe you won't. It's a good mantra anyway. Anyway, right? I allow myself to be content exactly as I am. Very much that. And that certainly creates a more safer, mellower, more fulfilling space for romance to blossom, right? Perfect time of year for the blossoming of anything. My lilac bushes outside. I have the little teeny tiny flowers. I didn't get like the big honking ones. I love those, but those are trees. I have bushes. They're so beautiful. I just want to stick my face in them. You understand, don't you, my Scorps? Let's ask the angels, gods, and goddesses oracle, shall we? To get you another little piece. Now, there are 3 suits in this deck. The suit of angel, the suit of god, the suit of goddess. Let's see what they add to this, because already you've got a really, really sweet reading. You've got the angels saying romance. You've got the goddesses saying Nine of Cups, Kuan Yin, be compassionate with yourself and others, go with the flow. Very much a wish fulfillment card emotionally. Let's see what the angel, god, or goddess is for you, and the oracle message. Please breathe. My angels, gods, and goddesses, please, one card for the Scorpio collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs this new moon in Gemini to full moon next in Sagittarius. What you got for them? What's going on for them? This new moon to full moon next, May, June 2020. The goddess of awakening. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. You got romance twice. So definitely there's a romantic theme going on here, my Scorpios. Now look, if you are sequestered in your own private domain by yourself, I get it. But, you know, romance, kind of like everything else, has to start from within, you know, not just loving yourself. That's like self-esteem and self-worth and all of that's just essential before diving into anything romantic. But I get, if you're single, it might be like, yeah, sure, how's that going to happen? Well, by chilling. Maybe that's what this card is saying. It's like, let yourself be content with exactly how things are, right? Because you got romance twice here. Now, look, personally, I am single. I live alone, except for my 3 cats. Everything else is by internet. And yeah, I have men hitting on me. Oh, I'm gay, in case you couldn't tell. Check the batteries in your gaydar if you couldn't tell. So, you know, but it's like, I don't want to meet anybody right now. What's going on planet Earth? Nope. You can all take me out to dinner afterwards, right? But if you think I'm hopping into bed with the first person after this thing, I'm not allowed to say on YouTube what it is that we're going through, right? I almost said it. Woo! No, it's not going to happen that way. Why? Because I've really been healing and loving myself, and my standards have just grown exponentially, right? nothing like the threat we've been under to make you value your life a bit more, right? So let's get a whisper of love. Of course, you understand you're Scorpios. Let's get a whisper of love card here, a voice from your higher selves to get you the next piece, and then we'll end with a healing mantra deck card, the Matt Kahn deck, which I love so much. Breathe. higher selves of all involved, please. One card in clarity for the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What you got for them? This new moon to full moon next. New moon in Gemini to full moon in Scorpio for the Scorpio. Full moon in Sagittarius for the Scorpio collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, May to June. Please, a whisper of love from their higher self. And you get love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this truth. Now, I gotta say, there's definitely a theme here. With a goddess of awakening, this is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. So that certainly points to that love is all around you. You gotta explore it, get creative, be open to it. Really wonderful. Really, really, really wonderful. That there may very well be a spiritual emotional awakening, right? First wave of ascension, a divine feminine. Divine feminine has nothing to do with your bodily gender. Obviously, I'm a male, but I'm a divine feminine in the sense that I'm an empath, right? I've been on the path of ascension since, my God, since jump? Oh, apparently. Hi, baby. It's my Melchior, my Taurus. How you doing, sugar pie? He's my verbal one. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this truth. Will you, Scorps? Focus. Focus your heart and open it. We'll come up on this side if you're going to do both sides. There you go. Look, you did a trick. You went from one chair to the other without jumping over me, which would have really been cool to catch on camera, but he would probably had to land on my head and push off. That's not cool. You lay down, sweetheart. So much the love is all around. You need to waste it. You can take the town. Why don't you take it? We're going to make it after all. Especially if you're going to work this healing mantra card that we're going to get for you. Now, keep in mind, this is new moon to full moon. So if you work this mantra starting at new moon, because it's new moon in Gemini, right? Mutable air. Start working a new mantra, a new thought pattern. This might really be able to do some massive healing for you and everyone else on planet Earth as you do it every day towards full moon. Shall we? Breathe. My Ascended Masters, please, one card in clarity for the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for this new moon in Gemini to full moon next in Sagittarius, May, June 2020. What is the perfect healing mantra for them that they can really work this new moon to full moon next for their own healing and for the well-being of all? It's a nice way to say it. Invoking self-realization. Each breath confirms how awake I already am. And that is, of course, spiritual awake. And guess what? You've got the goddess of awakening. So you literally have the word awake or awakening, as well as two cards that say the word romance on it. So there's a romantic awakening here of some way, shape, or form. Now, of course, I'm going to read from the book on that one. How could I not? Invoking, where are you? Invoking self-realization. Each breath confirms how awake I already am. Self-realization is a spontaneous remembrance of your interconnection to all that is. You are willing to embrace your individuality as a unique expression of Source in physical form. By aligning with the breath, you see that while you appear to be a person, it is the universe that breathes everything into existence, including a possible romantic thing. Now, by the way, you might be sequestering in your domain with somebody else. What a great time to activate that romantic energy, that it be a blessing upon all of life. This mantra is ideal for reducing stress, managing pain, and relaxing the nervous system, which is very much what I was sort of saying here. Relaxation is so important to self-love, let alone to allow a relationship to be relaxing, right? That the stress of this world, just empathically what we're picking up, there's so many psychic free radicals in the air, just to allow the nervous system to unwind and relax as we go through that can be the most loving thing that you can do. And there's nothing quite like resting and relaxing with somebody that you are falling in love with or are in love with, but you fall a little bit deeper. It's lovely. So what are we looking at here? we've got a romance, and with this goddess of awakening, this is a wonderful time of exploration, romance, and creativity, which makes sense with the invoking self-realization. Each breath confirms how awake I am with the goddess of awakening, and you're awakening that love is all around you. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this truth, and with that, you will be able to, or through chilling out, relaxing, really allowing your cups to fill and overflow on your own, might bring all sorts of romantic experiences into your life, romantic feelings that may very well wax into something a bit more concrete. Remember, starting with a new moon, which is planting the seed, over the following 14 days, it grows and grows and grows and grows and grows to full maturation, or at least stages therein. So, may the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs be blessed with all they need, that they may see that love is all around them by invoking self-realization, each breath confirming how awake they are with the goddess of awakening, discovering this is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, creativity. With that romance and with that Kuan Yin, the romance may very well start within, but it feels like it's going to be manifesting into different shapes and forms, considering love is all around you. No need to waste it. You can take the town, why don't you take it? May the Scorpios make it. After all, so mote it be. And so it is. Thank you so much for watching my Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, because I will be putting out content every day. For the foreseeable future. I said as long as we were going through what we're going through, and it looks like we're going to be going through it a bit longer. So I am a witch of my word. A witch is as good as their word, after all. So glad to be of service. Wishing you the very best and the very blessed of this new moon to full moon next May to June 2020. My darlings, hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.